How you doing? My name is Lateef Piles. I'm like the Georgia Secretary of State Barber Apprenticeship Program and United States Labor Department Apprenticeship Program. I got my license through the apprenticeship, Georgia State Apprenticeship in 2001. I've been cutting hair for most of my life. So I was about 12 years old. I started picking up a pair of clippers. I did have the great opportunity to go to Barber College, where I learned the history and about barbers and being professional, dealing with the public. But when I moved to Atlanta, Georgia from Chicago, I was awarded an opportunity to obtain my barber's license through working in the barbershop. It was a better transition for me because I've already had experience cutting in the barbershop in Chicago, and I also had the experience of school, so that helped the transition to being an apprentice, helped it go a little bit smoother. I would suggest anybody that has the barbering experience that I had, which was really knowing how to cut hair before I went to barber college, I would advise anybody that has that type of experience to do the apprenticeship program. It is an excellent way for you to earn a living while still obtaining the hours that you need to pass the Secretary of State test. I would, in my opinion, a brand new barber, someone that is just interested in going into the barber trade, might want to go to school first. If that was your first time picking up a pair of clippers and trying to cut a hair or satisfy a customer, the school will definitely give you a better appreciation of the history of barbering in this country. The school also reminds you the importance of dealing with the public as far as your health and your safety and sanitation. Those keys are vital to be a successful barber in the barber industry. The apprentice that chose me to be a barber under him, he was a great master barber. He had plenty of knowledge, 20 plus years of being a professional barber. So he gave me the opportunity to earn a living while still teaching me some of the nuances of being a professional barber in Atlanta. It was a great experience for me to be able to learn the business side without the cushion of the school. When you're doing the apprenticeship program, you definitely have to be in a position to be patient enough to earn your clientele in order to stay in the program. You need 3,000 hours to complete the apprenticeship program in Georgia as opposed to 1,500 hours in the school setting. So in order for you to complete the apprenticeship program in the barbershop, you have to get your business acumen, your barber business acumen down as soon as possible. You need that in order to continue to pay your booth rent so you can stay within the program, because as soon as you move from one shop to the other shop to another shop, you have to start your apprenticeship hours all over again. So being an apprentice in that sense gives you the discipline to see 3,000 hours through in one barbershop, and you have to do the business things that are necessary for you to stay there, i.e. pay for your own supplies, pay for your booth rent. You're really diving into the business of being a barber, whereas as in school is concerned, you have that structure, the school structure, to kind of be a support. You can cut hair and the school gets paid, but you don't. I think being an apprentice is the new, I wouldn't call it a new way, but I think it's something that should be looked into, because a lot of young people in particular are not focused on obtaining knowledge as more than they are focused on obtaining money. And if you want to earn money, you have to have some type of product that you're selling outside of yourself in order to achieve that. While being an apprentice, you can learn how to master your product while still earning money throughout the process. Now, I think it is very important for the master barber that takes on an apprentice. It is important for that master barber to, one, have a high respect for the barber industry, and with that will come making sure that their apprentice knows the ins and outs of the barber game. That the master barber should also be highly proficient in all hairstyles, because this apprentice will be basically learning sharpening techniques underneath this master barber. So if the master barber is highly skilled in various styles, it would be difficult for that apprentice to learn everything that he needs to learn to be successful. And thirdly, that master barber, in my opinion, should have a relatively successful or a successful business, meaning that there's customers coming in, there's a strict time for opening and closing, there's a sense of professionalism in that barbershop. Those three things are key to someone that is trying to learn how to be a master barber in a setting that is not as strict or disciplined as a school setting. The barber, as an apprentice, you can learn or pick up bad habits very easily because there is an instructor over your shoulder reminding you of certain things. An example I can use is if you drop in a barbershop, sometimes the comb may be dropped on the floor. In the school setting, that comb is supposed to stay right there on the floor. But in the barbershop setting where we're busy, you pick that comb right up, go wash it off, and go back to business. So there's certain things that in the school setting are a little more stringent. So an apprentice doesn't want to go into a situation where he's picking up bad habits through osmosis. That master barber that the apprentice is underneath should definitely be mindful that they're teaching a future master barber, and that master barber is affecting the barber industry as a whole. So an apprentice definitely would look for a more established shop, a professional shop, a master barber that has years of experience and will be and honors the history of the barber trade. Because you still have to pass the test after 3,000 hours. You still have to put your study time in to make sure that that test is passed. You definitely need to know the routine that's going to happen when you go to take the state board exam. So again, back to my example, if for whatever reason you're at the state board and you do drop your comb, you might be somebody that master barber is supposed to remind that apprentice that you can't pick that comb up during the exam. So I think the apprenticeship program is a great tool to get the workforce development back going in the right direction. Give people work. We have given them the opportunity to better their situations by creating their own businesses. And the apprenticeship program is a great way to do so. My name is Lateef Piles. I'm a master barber at University Barbershop, 3 James P. Brawley in the historic Atlanta University Center. I've been a master barber serving the Atlanta community for close to 20 years. And I do definitely appreciate the apprenticeship program for allowing me to have that opportunity.